Welcome to the third week of 2024. We'll continue with our series, Automation and Integration, here in Coda. Today's topic is the power of modern-day analytics in finance, derivatives, stocks, and options. We'll start with the following disclaimer. Thus, the securities, strategies, and tools discussed in this presentation are provided for educational and illustrative purposes only and are not a recommendation or endorsement by Coda. This content is not intended as an offer or solicitation for purchase or sale of any financial instruments. Coda does not provide individual investments, legal, or tax advice. We'll start by a brief introduction on what the use case is all about, in whose interest is it, and why should you care. We'll start by looking at the Coda's trading plan, Coda's automated platform, which will allow us to create a diversified portfolio that is based on industry, strategies, VIX, and DTEs. We'll also look at the benefits of the automated platform here in Coda, as well as rules of management. Finally, we'll show you the way forward. So let's get started. My name's Chris Magas, and I'm the Chief Trainer, AI and Automation Expert here in Coda. I've worked on multiple use cases, including mass media marketing, search data API, investments API, and more. I've also worked for multiple companies here in the United States as a full-stack developer, Python developer, BI developer, and risk analyst. You can follow us on LinkedIn, find our resources on GitHub, as well as follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also smile back at me by simply liking this video. So what is this use case all about, and why should you care? Now, financial analysts have always asserted that if you don't understand the world of derivatives, then you certainly don't understand the world of finance. So here in Coda, we have been leveraging analytics and AI to demystify financial derivatives for common investors. By analyzing market trends and employing OpenAI, we have created an easy-to-use platform which provides actionable insights for any user. So then the question is, why should you care? Well, for investors, you'll find a tool that simplifies complexity of financial markets for better investment strategies. For data scientists, you'll find cutting-edge uses of AI that can be applied to enhance current and future tech projects. For business owner, you can adopt similar technologies to stay competitive and optimize your business operation. And finally, for learners, you'll have an opportunity to upskill in a niche area that combines finance, technology, and make them more versatile in the job market. So we'll start by looking at the Coda's plan, which includes stock selection, strategy, trade management, and diversification of portfolio. In stock selection, we'll use tools such as Option Play, Yahoo Finance, and Thinkorswim to identify promising stocks. For strategy, we will assess trade conditions before strategy applications. And trade management, we simply follow the rules of managing a trade. While creating a portfolio, we'll make sure that we create a diversified portfolio that is based on simple industry, strategy, VIX, and DTEs. So let's start by looking at the stock selection. Here, we'll look at the sources of information and the tools that are commonly used. For stock analysis tools, we have Thinkorswim that will be used for fundamental analysis, Option Play for technical analysis rather, Option Play for technical analysis, and Yahoo Finance to access a wealth of financial data and news, which will be used for fundamental analysis. We'll then take that information and store it in PostgreSQL. We can do some analysis to it using tools such as Tableau and Power BI. We have then automated the information using scripting tools such as Python and consumer APIs, as well as OpenAI and GitHub Actions. Let's then look at stock analysis tools in more details. What we have done here in Coda is to create a script which automatically examines various reports obtained from option play. These reports are covered call, short put, unusual volume, VIX reports, and more. The script will then consolidate that reports into one report. We'll then obtain information such as the symbol, action, expiration, days to expiration, and other important information such as strike price, implied volatility, or VIX, earnings, and other important information. We'll then move to Thinkorswim, a tool that will enable us to get symbols that are either oversold or overbought. We'll also obtain information such as the name of the company, the volume, the price, the RSI, the EPS, PE, rank, profit margins, and more. On Yahoo Finance, we'll then we'll use our script to crawl through its site and obtain the following information: the symbol, the short interest, the overall risk, the EBITDA, the quick ratio, current ratio, revenue, and the day the information was fetched. The earnings before interest, taxation, depreciation, and amortization must be greater than 0, and the overall risk must be less than 7. Next, so the idea here is to use information that we obtain from Yahoo Finance and the information obtained from Thinkorswim to filter the positions obtained from option play by narrowing the list from 3,000 positions to 2,000 positions. We'll then move to look at the strategy selection. Here, we have various categories of strategies, defined and undefined. Defined strategies include credit spreads, debit spreads, and iron condors. Undefined strategies include strangles and straddles, naked calls, among others. The application of these strategies depends upon the position conditions. But the idea here is to employ a mix of different strategies in your portfolio based on trade conditions. So let's move to Automated Coda's platform, which consolidates all the information into one central source of truth. So upon applying filtration with the information from Yahoo and Thinkorswim, we obtained 2 positions for our defined strategy credit spread, 13 positions for the covered call undefined, and 13 positions for undefined strategy short put, a total of 28 positions. We then use OpenAI to get the top 5 positions. The platform also allows you to create your own positions, diversified in nature. Your positions must be diversified in terms of industry, strategy, VIX, and DTEs. The platform allows you to also examine your buying power, invested amount, remaining buying power, the maximum amount that you can invest, watch your total theta and total delta. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you use the platform to create a diversified portfolio. The benefits of using the automated platform in Coda includes saving a lot of hours. We now find positions in a matter of minutes instead of 100 hours spent in researching to find positions. In cost reductions, we spend less on automated platforms. And finally, we have kept human emotions at bay by simply using the rule-based investments platform in Coda. Portfolio management. We adhere to the following rules strictly. I've been instructed by Coda management to read the following rules verbatim. Blessed are the prudent who allocate their capital with care, for they shall preserve their financial vessels from the storms of loss. That's on capital allocation. Next, on direction, blessed are those who place their positions 2 to 3 standard deviations from the mean, for they shall have a higher probability of success in derivative market. Days to expiration, blessed are the traders who select 30 to 45 DTEs for short positions and greater than 50 DTEs for long positions, for they shall be granted the gift of time to manage their trades wisely. Next, blessed are those who master the emotions, trading not on the tides of fear or greed, but on the steady current of rationality. Risk management. Blessed are those vigilant souls who tend to their positions at 21 days to expiration, for they shall steer clear of unexpected currents of assignment. And finally, on education. Blessed are the learners who seek wisdom through Coda's courses, for they shall be enlightened to navigate the derivative market's tumultuous waters. So what is the way forward? So you can continue your learning journey by watching our previous videos on utilizing the power of social media marketing, as well as creating digital content with OpenAI. You can also grow this channel by subscribing to it and providing feedback through your comments. Also, stay connected with us on LinkedIn, as well as follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Finally, if you have any question, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks, and I will see you next time for the next topic.